Yeah, definitely. I think it wasn't that dissimilar to home. Quite frankly, the other night, I think TCU's had really good stretches this season, and they compete really, really hard, and they've got depth, and so sometimes that depth, kind of wears on you early, and you'd think it wears on you late, but I think part of us is when we get in that rhythm, all of a sudden, defensively, offensively, I just we knew coming out of halftime we had to be better. And, we had a play there at the end of the first half, where it was almost a shot clock violation. They get the offensive rebound. And that's just not Baylor basketball. We didn't. I thought Jamie made a great play on that ball. Maybe it was a foul, but we didn't finish out that possession, and so I really challenged them in the locker room at halftime, and they responded in a huge way. We played with better pace in the second half. We played inside out. We got way more offensive rebounds, and that was starting that third quarter without Nalissa Smith. So kind of really proud of how we regrouped and shared it and, really competed at the defensive end early in the third.
Sarah, it wasn't a night where any of you as guards just went off and got really hot, but you seemed to shoot through it. Was that kind of what's going on with you?
Yeah, just got to keep shooting the ball. Shooters shoot. You miss one shot, you might nick the second one. Just keep shooting. We work in the gym each and every day on our shots, so I don't think we ever get down because we know the work that we put in.
And Nikki, to have Melissa in foul trouble for so much of the game, and yet lead you guys in scoring, make big baskets. Was that able to happen?
I mean, she was efficient. She did a good job playing on the offensive glass at times. She really, you look at the first half Wednesday night against them, and she missed kind of all those elbow jump shots, and tonight she made them all. And she caught them in a rhythm. My challenge to her in the last game was not to not shoot them, but to catch it ready to shoot rather than hesitate, think about it, okay, I'm open, now I shoot it. Nobody shoots well when they hesitate. Nobody shoots well. So, I just thought from the beginning she aggressively searched that shot. She got some stuff in transition. She got some stuff on the boards. And so I think, this one right here is always going to find her when she's open. So they just did a good job sharing the ball, and she found a way to play, kind of without fouling there in the second half. We just got to keep competing. I mean, it's our goal is to go 1-0. We're back in control of our own destiny. And I know there was a stat like maybe when we played Wednesday night that a month ago from that day, I think it was like February 16th from January 16th to February 16th, we went from last to first, starting 0-2, and we did that by going 1-0. We did that by challenging them to get better every day, and I felt like this league was good enough that people were going to take hits along the way. Which hasn't always been the case. And so because of that, we could only control what we could control, and it was doing what we do well, and continuing to get better and to understand, and it's the third game in a row where we've just taken such good care of the basketball. It is hard to lose basketball games when you're in the single digits for turnovers. Like, you got to shoot a horrific percentage to lose games when you don't turn the basketball over. So, and some of that is we play 3-point guards almost all the time. And so, we do a good job of taking care of the basketball, and giving ourselves an opportunity to get shots.
Sarah, talk about the next woman up mentality, the strength of your team, playing under first year head coach and being at the top of the Big 12. Just talk about your team, your teammates, and how you guys play.
I mean, each and every practice, we try to grow. Each and every game, we try to go. We got a great head coach, and that's part of the reason why we stayed is we wanted to play for her, and she believes in us, and we believe in her. We're going to continue to grow. We've yet to play our best basketball, so hopefully when March comes, we're playing our best basketball. But most of all, I think we play for each other. We want to win. We take each loss as a learning lesson. We don't hang our heads about it. We just take each loss and keep moving. And each and every game, we've just grown. Like, I see something new every game that we've gotten better at.
Sarah, did this afternoon's game feel a lot like Wednesday night's game in some ways?
I mean, yeah, it did. All games in the Big 12 have been dogfights. Our league has gotten better. each and every year. So I think we're preparing for March. You know, we're playing tough games, having to figure out how to battle on the road, and I think this is what we need going into the tournament. You know, not being with our home crowd. You know, you got to be 15 points better, as coach say, on the road. You always got to be better on the road because you don't have your home crowd. So I think it's setting us up for March.
We might have had our home crowd.
Oh yeah, I mean,
We might have. Crowd was great.
You mentioned taking care of the basketball, and that Jaden seems to be getting so much more comfortable. Is that, I mean, is that way to you?
I thought today she played really, really well. You know, I thought she picked her spots. I thought she was aggressive when she needed to be. I thought she gave us a huge lift in the first half, huge lift. And then, you know, just was super solid in the second half. And, you know, the better she plays, the more rest I can get, you know, that starting group. And so, yeah, I mean, we need that. She's capable of that. I knew she'd want to play well. This is home, just like it's home for Sarah. And so really good to see, you know, her take care of the ball, get a couple steals, you know, and then even knock down a couple shots. You know, I mean, she's struggled to shoot the ball at times this season, so it was good to see one go in for Kate. I would have loved for the second and third to go in too, because, you know, Kate can really shoot it. Her statistics don't say that she can from three, but she can. So it was good to see her at least see one go through the basket.
And you mentioned the environment. You know, what does it mean to you to still have that gold showing up here?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, I think that, you know, I don't know what the final numbers were, but my guess is we had over 50% of the crowd today. And so, you know, we certainly didn't have 50% of the crowd at Texas because Texas had a bigger home crowd. But the number of people that traveled to both of these places just lifted us. You know, when you as a coach can challenge the crowd on the road to stand and get a stop on defense, that's a good feeling. So hopefully they're all planning on traveling to Kansas City too.
Did you have any family in the audience there?
oh yeah, I had a good amount of family and friends that came out and supported. So you know, thank you to them.